Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll.
I wake up every morning in a bed that's too small, drive my daughter to a school that's too expensive, and then I go to work to a job for which I get paid too little.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
You're waking up with the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Good morning, it's the Morning App, and we are ready to go. Today is a very special day because it is basically our zombie apocalypse day. I don't know if anyone's more interested than us on this, but we're going to talk about it anyway today because it is our zombie apocalypse talk. We are going to draft our all-pro zombie team, which means we're going to talk about and pick the celebrities that we would want to pair up with in a zombie apocalypse. I don't even know how this conversation got started. We are going to end it here today. I'm Joshua alongside Kati and Dovy, and we are all excited for our zombie day.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice way to celebrate Monday. Is to draft other people for the zombie apocalypse here. You know?
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah, we got a cool list.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's a whole bunch of mixtures. You got actors, you got musicians, you've got some actual professional athletes and stuff. So that's also pretty interesting.
Yeah, we went to Facebook, we went to Instagram, and we asked you all to submit your celebrities that you would want to pair up with in a zombie apocalypse. And we've got an all-star list here. I think we counted, we have exactly 30 people to pick from. And I think we decided that we're each going to pick 5, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So 5, and then we make 6. And then at the end of it all, we're going to post to Facebook and Instagram, and you all, the listeners, are going to vote on whose zombie team is best.
Who's more likely to survive?
Yeah. Or just have, you can vote on any number of aspects. It could be survival. It could be fun.
It's true.
It could be
This is going to
stupidity.
change the team building game.
Yeah, that really does.
Because it's like, who can have the most fun before they get bit? That's
Yeah.
another option.
You have like the zombie awards: most talented,
Yes.
most spirit.
Oh my goodness.
Fastest runners. I don't know. All right, so how are we going to start this? Who wants to start?
Well, should we tell everyone the list first? Go
oh,
down
yeah.
it?
Yeah. Let's go through all
Dovy,
of them.
you wanna let the listeners know who's on our
Okay.
all-star list?
I'm going to try to, there's some names here that I don't even know if I can pronounce, but we're going to
Yeah, I gotta Google them.
We have Chris Pratt,
He
likable
could
guy.
do it.
Sandra Bullock, powerful woman.
Yes.
Bird Box.
Drake Bell.
Mm-hmm.
He can,
He can flip his hair.
you know,
He can sing.
he always finds a way. Josh Peck, great
Dynamic
Vine
duo.
star
I
at
think
one point
they're
as well.
I think
Yeah.
they're a package deal, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it would be kind of oof.
Yeah,
We
it's
have
hard to separate them.
Ariana Grande.
Man, I can't believe that no one nominated, who was Megan in that show? The drinking.
Miranda Cosgrove, yeah.
Yes.
She'd probably be better than both Drake Bell and
Yes.
Josh Peck. But
She would
that's
just trap all the zombies, just prank them. Megan.
Taylor Swift is in that. You have Chuck Norris. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Am I saying that correctly?
You are.
And then you got Kevin Hart. He's a funny guy. Ice Cube, also a pretty funny guy.
They also should be a package deal. But
If
we
I'd
probably
make
don't
him
like
the
that.
driver, and I'd be like, "Are we there yet?" Helena Carter.
Do you know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
I'll look that up.
I need to see a face. She is from. Oh yeah, she's from Harry Potter. She was in Sweeney Todd. She's the actress that played Bellatrix. Lestrange, is that her?
Lestrange, yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
a
know.
weird.
Okay.
Yeah. She played
Did you
her.
say the Lestrange?
Something. Who else? We have Margot Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
We got Norman Reedus.
Anybody know who that is?
Name sounds very familiar.
Norman Reedus.
Okay. She is. Oh no, it's a he.
Oh, this dude's from The Walking Dead. He plays
yeah.
Daryl. Daryl, yeah, the crossbow guy.
Okay, so he actually
Cool.
has been in it before. I guess
So
he
he's
would be a good
he's,
one.
he's method
yeah.
acted. This is
Okay,
good.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the actor. It's just like, have you ever seen This Is the End?
With I
that's
know
it.
what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, it's-
I haven't seen it. But
We have Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
yep.
So that the zombies always know what he's cooking. You got
What?
Dania. Is it Dana or is it supposed to be
I
Dania?
don't know.
Dania Gurira. Dania Gurira.
I'm
is
really
what
glad
gonna
you are
pronounce it.
reading these names.
Yes.
Oh, she is the Wakanda general.
She tough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
cool.
So she's been there before.
Okay. yeah. We have Bear Grylls. So
Always.
Bear Grylls,
Great one.
not bad. Okay. We have John Malkovich.
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Cool guy, awesome guy. You got Charles Bronson.
Anyone know?
Charles Bronson. I'm gonna guess he's an athlete or something.
I don't think he sounds like a professor.
I don't know. Oh, he's an American. He was an actor. Interesting. We also have John Wayne.
Classic.
Oh, he's the Western guy,
Yeah,
right?
mhm. Yeah,
Yes. Ooh, awesome. I would just
We
do that to hang
needed
with
Clint
him.
Eastwood.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, here's
didn't
one.
make it.
Here's one that would kick some butt. You have Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Really,
got
he's
the
a funny
karate
guy.
guy,
too.
yeah.
He's got a lot of charisma too.
So we got the Western, we got the karate.
You got John Cena,
Yeah, we got the wrestler.
the American myth,
Da-da-da.
the legend. It does. Okay, we have Jennifer Lawrence, Vanessa Hudgens.
Okay. Great pick as well.
Just, actresses, I guess. You have Gary Busey.
Yeah.
All right. What is he from?
I don't know where he's from, but I've heard of him.
Oh,
He's
man.
big.
No,
or he
yeah.
was.
I'm trying to remember what.
Oh, he's an actor. Yeah, I recognize the face once. I can't. He's one of those actors you can't really.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's from until you see him. You
And
know,
you're like, ah,
he's the
that
guy
guy.
from that thing. Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy would be awesome. Jason Statham.
Great guy.
Jason Statham. This dude is he's the
don't
guy
know
who talks
Statham?
like this.
Yeah.
If you have him drive your car,
Yep.
he'll always be like, he always plays this character. I'm Jason.
That's actually
what?
perfect.
That's what he sounds like.
that
If you
is
Google
perfect.
him, I'm gonna. If you just shoot me a text and call me, I'll just do that voice for you.
That was
pretend to be
incredible. It's like
He's
he was
Jason
right here in the room.
Statham. I need to drive a car. I don't know what I'm. Yeah, and so there's that guy. Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. A little too emotional for me.
Yeah, but he would.
He'll,
a little too emotional.
they'll bite their ears off.
Sometimes it's good
Yeah.
though. Sometimes. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh, legend.
Mm-hmm. J.J. Watt,
Mm-hmm.
and then Hugh Jackman.
Okay.
Likable guy.
Hugh
Tough
Jackman.
guy too.
All right. So,
The Wolverine.
former Wolverine. He's retired.
Still the Wolverine.
Okay. All right, so we went through the list, and who wants to pick first?
We should do like a random number generator
Yeah.
or something.
We
Because
should.
there's no like who gets to pick first.
Let's do
Then we're
this.
just gonna stare at each other.
Random number generator. What would we do without the internet? So 1 to 3. Just pick your number.
I would like to.
I'd like 3.
I'll pick one.
All right. It is 1. So
Oh,
you get to go first.
first
we can,
pick.
We can just go clockwise.
Okay. With the first pick of the zombie draft, I'm taking John Malkovich. I can't not take John Malkovich. He is a legend. If anyone's seen the movie Red or just any great movie, he's crazy, but he's also really funny. And I think he's going to be the key to this zombie apocalypse. So I'm taking John Malkovich.
He opened for the Super Bowl, right? Remember that Super Bowl opening intro thing that happened?
I wish
Didn't
I
he have the monologue that? I haven't seen him in any other movie. I don't think He
What?
looks like a face that I recognize, but I
He's
don't know if I've seen
in
him.
Red.
What?
The
Never
Red
seen
movie
Red.
now.
The Red movie. Wait, John Malkovich, isn't he the one that was in hold on.
He just has that crazy look to him, but you also know he can be a really funny guy.
Yeah, wasn't he in oh goodness. Oh, he was in Bird Box.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's got the
Haven't seen Bird
experience.
Box either, though.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, so we're
Cool.
each let's each make
So far, so good.
Let's each make our first pick, and then we're gonna go break, and then we're gonna have the rest of our picks. Okay.
Oh,
So
goodness.
Katie, I made my pick. It's up to Katie now.
Okay. Okay. I think I want Liam Neeson.
Ooh.
That's a good
We
one.
need a good plan, you know? We need someone who's like, all right, this is what the plan is. 'Cause
And
I don't want to be that person.
There's comfort in the accent too.
Yeah.
He's a little old though.
You know.
Hey, but he's got the brains for it, is what I'm thinking.
All
He
right.
can make a plan.
Okay. I can't argue with you.
I'm snagging Bill Nye, the science guy, because, dude, this guy's he's actually an engineer. He's not really so much of a science guy. Like, that's his main thing. So I think it would be really cool to have somebody around that's just very handy. And also, you know, you can learn a thing or two. And every time he does something awesome, you'd be like, Bill, 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 Bill. And then, you know, I don't know. He'd be fun. I'd enjoy
Okay.
it.
You
Okay.
Also,
A fun team.
I need to learn how to, you know, tie a bow tie. He wears bow ties a lot.
I see.
In the middle of the apocalypse, yeah, you're
Yes.
gonna. Hey, how do you tie that bow tie?
Gotta look good.
I think you better surround him with some tougher people because if zombie gets near him, I don't think he's gonna be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the other side of the break, we are going to pick the rest of our zombie team here on the morning app.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
Back here on the morning app, and it's still our zombie apocalypse talk. We are in the middle of our draft, and right now, I had the first pick. I went John Malkovich. Katie had second. She went Liam Neeson, and Dovy went third with bold pick Bill Nye, the science guy. So moving right along with the draft, we're just gonna get right back into it.
All right.
I'm going with my number 2 pick, Chuck Norris, because I know for a fact my team will always have at least one member alive because Chuck Norris can never be killed. Chuck Norris will never die.
Oh my goodness.
Bold move.
Bold,
Okay.
no, not
Gotcha.
bold, just the smartest one.
Well, all right.
Okay. All right. I want Sandra Bullock.
Oh, okay.
Why though?
Why?
I have
though?
my
Do
reasoning
anything.
why, but
Okay, we just need some strong women in this group. So, and
Amen.
she's just so tough and also really good at making plans, I feel like. So, at least in the movie she's been in. So, you know, she has that method
And
acting.
She looks like a good person to be around, just
Yeah,
in general.
yeah.
she was in the
Moral
Bird Box.
support.
Yeah.
Blindside,
Yeah.
great movies.
I'm gonna pick the one person that has beaten up Chuck Norris. I'm gonna pick Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee beat. Yeah, okay. He let him.
It's in there. It's in the book. I don't know what movie that was, but do you know what I'm talking about? There's a movie where like Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris fight.
Yeah, and I'm sure Chuck Norris just let him do that. It was an acting. It was a
Broke
movie.
his beard.
It was a movie.
What?
I don't think he had a beard in that.
What?
Maybe that's the source of his power. Anyways, Bruce Lee.
Okay, that's fair. My next one is kind of a guilty pleasure one. I want Jason Statham because he's been my man crush for years. I'm not gonna lie. The guy with the voice that you just did a little bit ago.
Okay.
Yeah, he's my
Get in
man
the
crush.
car.
Yep. I've watched almost all of his movies.
World these zombies.
Great guy. He's my pick.
He's cool.
He's an action hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm building that tough
Fast
team.
and Furious.
Yeah,
He's fast
and furious.
and furious.
All right. I want Chris Pratt.
Oh,
Oh, that was my next
that's good.
one.
That's a good one.
He's just, I feel like he's a very positive person, like just as an actor, anyways. He just, at least on social media, it seems like he's very positive, and I think that's something you need in a situation like that, someone to be like kind of cracking jokes, but also serious, you know?
Well,
So, yeah.
I actually saw Jurassic World the other day, and he was in it. And if he can handle the dinosaurs, he was doing a pretty good job.
Fair.
I'm all for it. He was my next pick. You stole him.
Well, that's tough.
I want Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be wonderful. He's such a nice dude.
But
He's
he's
the
just-
muscle. He's the muscle of the group.
He's
Bruce
so-
Lee's the speed, and
Yeah.
Bill Nye's the brains. It's perfect. I've got the Trinity.
Okay. I guess, do I need a smart guy? I need a smart guy, don't I? I'm trying to look at the group, and I can't. If I was going to go smart, I'd go Drake Bell and Josh Peck. You know, the brains of the
Yeah,
group,
I
but-
feel like
No,
okay.
you needed Miranda
Can we make a
Cosgrove.
petition that they kind of have to go together?
Yeah,
or
right. I think they do
How
have
do
to go
you
together.
separate those two?
Yeah,
Like
I
one is
know.
not without the other.
Can they be together?
Well, one of them, weren't they the ones that one of them got married and didn't invite the other? Like, didn't
Yeah, it
Josh
was-
Peck get married and not invite?
No.
It was a whole drama.
No.
Yeah, they can be separate.
No,
Yes,
that wasn't
Dovy,
a.
where have you been?
Are you serious?
Yes.
I
We've
feel like
talked
we've been
about
Maybe
talking
he
about it
just
on the
couldn't
show.
come to the wedding.
We'll fill you
No.
in on the break.
No,
We'll fill
there
you in
was-
on the
Okay,
break.
we gotta fill this in.
We'll
Yeah.
fill you in.
Okay, please.
If they're a
That's-
package deal, I'm picking them right now. Can they be a
But
package deal?
would
I'm
they
picking-
work
Wait.
together then
Oh,
if
I
they
don't-
have that drama? Like,
I'm just
I
telling you.
wouldn't want-
I'm going back to Nickelodeon, Drake
We
Bell.
can't
That's
make
right.
them a package deal. So are you saying
I
that
don't know
they'll
if we
count as
can,
one
yeah.
person?
Yeah.
I don't think
That's
it
no.
counts.
They're one
no.
idiot.
No.
I don't think they would make sense. They'd be
No.
too-
I'm not going to pick.
and you wouldn't want that because that's just more resources to spend.
That's true.
I mean,
That's why I didn't pick Hugh Jackman, because he probably eats like 1,000,000 calories a day.
Yeah, and Dwayne the Rock doesn't. You're right, Dovy.
No, he only eats like the joy of.
He only eats
I don't know,
zombies.
zombies. Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, I guess you could eat the zombie. I don't know.
All right, I'll go John Cena then.
Ooh,
Dun, 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 dun.
I just think he'd be a fun guy.
he would be.
Mm.
What's that meme? Are you sure about that?
Oh no.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't. It's in there.
Okay, so wait, how many do we have right now?
This is your next pick will be your
so
fourth
you have
person.
2 more.
I have one more. You
Okay.
have 2 more.
Okay, well, I was asking
Ooh.
in my. Okay.
Ah.
It's actually getting hard. The list is shrinking in the options.
Okay. Wait, I had an idea, but that changes. Okay. I want Hugh Jackman.
Okay. I can't argue. I can't argue with any of these picks. I think they're all good, but okay. Hugh Jackman. See, if you pick Hugh, I feel like Ryan Reynolds comes along anyway, but he's a package deal. But
man.
we're not doing those.
We can only hope.
Oh, dude.
Ryan Reynolds.
All right. I want Ice Cube.
What?
Yes. Gotta have Ice Cube on the team.
I'm gonna argue with his method. Now, I'm in a difficult spot here because I have all males. Do I need a female? Like opinions. Do I need at least one female on my team?
Okay, do not choose a female just because you need a female.
I'm just asking.
You choose her. You choose a female because she is necessary to your team.
I wanted Sandra Bullock.
Well, that's tough.
Yeah, it is tough. I can't do it. I don't know. I'm stuck. I want to trade my pick away, but I can't.
Trade your pick? Which pick?
I will go Kevin Hart.
Okay.
I'll go Kevin Hart. I need some fun. I think Kevin Hart would have a lot of fun. Yeah. And just pair him with all these other characters. Like, he'd be the weakest one, but you got to. I think he can do it. He'd be small. He can fit in those small spaces. You never know. I'm going Kevin.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough decision, this last pick.
Yeah, this last bit, it's narrowed down. There's not a lot. I mean, there are some... it's kind of left down to, like, the celebs and, like, the actresses and actors, and there's not really...
Okay, I guess... I don't know. Because Bear Grylls... no one's picked Bear Grylls?
I guess not, no. I was looking at him.
I know, because it seems like that would be a good one. But what I'm right now is that there's a lot of strong, like, opinions in my group so far. You know what I mean? Like,
got a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I need to pick someone who would just be, like, a team player or, like...
I don't think Bear Grylls would be a team player.
See, yeah, because everyone's going to want to take charge.
He would totally just, like, walk off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be in the group and be like, where's Bear?
Okay, yeah.
It's a weird first name.
Well, thank you for helping me make that. Okay, then I want Margot Robbie.
Okay. You don't think she'll have a strong opinion?
Not saying that. I just think that I feel like she could be a team player. It's not so much not having strong opinions. It's more of willingness to be like, okay, let's let Liam Neeson be in charge, and like we're gonna all like, you know.
You have an absolutely star-studded cast right now, Katie.
I know. I realized that. I was like,
Liam Neeson, Sandra Bullock, Chris Pratt, Hugh Jackman, and Marco. Y'all
coming
should
soon to a theater near you.
Make sure you bring a camera on this adventure because
yes,
it's gonna be the best found footage film in history. So I'm gonna pick Bear Grylls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just thought about this.
Yours is also star-studded before you start getting...
It's true.
I think they all are.
But Bear Grylls, the reason why I would like him on my team is because I don't feel like I would have to worry about him.
Okay.
If he did wander off, I know he's fine. You know what I'm saying?
But he wouldn't be... Yeah, he wouldn't necessarily be helping you, though.
No, but at the same time, that makes it easier. Well, it makes it easier for us, me, Bill Nye, Bruce Lee, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Ice Cube to worry about ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
we'd have more resources. He could just eat like tree bark or something.
What if he has all your resources?
Yeah. What if he just took all of them?
Oh my gosh.
What if he's the sole reason you even have resources to begin with, and he wanders off with them?
Well, I have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Bruce Lee. We'll go get him. You know? I don't know. I think it's a balanced squad. I think it's...
Okay.
I would like the extra survival tips from Bear. I feel like he's a nice guy. If I was his cameraman, if I swore to him that I'd be his cameraman, maybe then he'd be a little bit more loyal, you know?
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
yeah.
Well, we're going to put our all-star studded zombie apocalypse team on Instagram, on Facebook, and we're going to ask you all to vote on who has the best zombie apocalypse team. Right now, I think they're all good.
They're all phenomenal.
They're pretty star-studded. I would like to see a movie made with all of these individuals in from our team in one movie. And with our zombie apocalypse, they honestly might be. But Nonetheless, we're going to put them on all our social media, so go vote. Hope you've enjoyed our zombie apocalypse talk. If you also have a list of zombie players that you would go with, comment on our Facebook or Instagram as well. But we're not done with our zombie talk. We still have multiple articles, some BuzzFeed quizzes. We're going all in on the zombie talk, and here is Zombie on the Morning App.
on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Just finished up our zombie apocalypse talk, and we drafted our all-star team. I think mine's the winner, but we're going to post them all to social media. Let you, the listeners, vote on who you would rather team up with in the zombie apocalypse. And, you know, we got a lot of all-stars, we got a lot of celebrities, but the zombie apocalypse might actually be sooner than you think, believe it or not. And I don't know the exact ramifications of it. We're having the zombie show, and I'm looking up other news to talk about on the show today, and out of the blue, it seems like fate would have it that a zombie deer disease popped up on my news feed. Apparently, this is the thing. There's a zombie deer disease, as they're calling it, in 24 states. Thousands of deer are infected, and they're eaten each year. And the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, is warning that it could cross over to actual humans one of these days. I don't know when, but apparently it's an infectious disease that is spread through maybe saliva or blood or some other way with deer. And it's a disease that goes into a deer's brain. It makes it kind of porous and spongy. I can't really describe it, but it takes a couple years potentially for symptoms to show, but it kind of just grows in a deer's brain and they become zombie deer in a way, and then eventually they die. There's no cure, but it could eventually spread to humans.
Wait, so what happens when they get the disease?
Apparently
do they walk around?
Yeah, they act very weird. They're warning hunters and people that hunt deer, if you see a deer that is acting very, very weird, not to mess with it. Because, it's going to die on its own because of the disease. There's no cure. There's no way they can stop it. But from what I'm reading, I can't really find exactly what the deer do, but apparently they are just extremely weird.
It looks like there's a huge chart here that kind of shows where it's all at. And the good news is it's not in North Carolina. It's almost all in the Midwest. So you're looking at Colorado, whatever those other square-shaped states are.
Utah, Nevada.
Yeah, all those.
Nebraska a little bit.
A little bit of New York, actually. A little bit to New York over there.
Yeah.
But here we're fine.
Okay.
And I don't eat deer.
Which is good. But
Which is a plus. Yeah.
I'm looking at the symptoms here that they have documented, and it could take a year or so to develop in deers, but drastic weight loss, lack of coordination, listlessness, drooling, drooping ears, lack of fear of people, and aggression. So that's why they're calling it the zombie deer disease. And they actually, because it is such a epidemic right now, they have installed a bunch of different laws in these states that make it to where if you're, getting deer from, state to state, you're transporting it, you have to do so many different regulations, you have to go through this, you have to label it, you have to do all this different types of stuff.
Where'd it come from?
It was first identified in a captive deer in the late 1960s in Colorado, and around 1981 as well, and they've just been researching it ever since, and now it's growing.
Weird.
I just thought it was an interesting topic along with today's zombie talk, because it also I'm helping you all, because if there, I'm guessing, are a lot of hunters, especially here in the Boone area. If you're going to go out there and hunt deer, make sure you check it. I mean, a couple of the ways that they say you can avoid even coming in contact with the disease is testing the deer meat. And one of the top professors at one of the universities, I don't know which one, I'm reading the article and everything, it's some guy named Osterholm. He's one of the top researchers at a university, and he says you need to test the deer meat, you need to make sure the state tests it, you need to be okay with it, because he's warning that if humans do come in contact with it and potentially eat it, it could spread to them as well. There's been no documented cases of it in a human yet, but it's a thing that he's warning.
You want to volunteer? Giving it a go?
No.
I don't know. What if it's just nothing? Because mad cow's disease was kind of something they read. It looks like, yeah.
They're relating it to that, yeah.
That's so weird. I don't know if it's biologically it says, so they're not dead and moving around.
No.
They're just infected, their brain's wompy, and then they die.
Yeah.
So it's almost like
Poor
a
things.
true zombie, but
Not, yeah. It's
still,
not, yeah.
still funky. They're not really in control. There are some animals that do that. They make like I think there's a type of ant that or there's a parasite that can get into an ant and it actually turns them into a zombie, and then it grows like fungi out of it or something like that. You ever watch Planet Earth? It's there's some crazy stuff on there. Animals are weird. I'm wondering where this disease or like what the origin of it really is. I don't know if it's from a plant or like
I don't know where it comes from, but it affects their brains and spinal cords, and they're warning you if you're a hunter and you see a deer that's acting weird or doing something, don't mess with it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
No.
Thank you, Dovy.
No.
But yeah, I just thought that was interesting along with our zombie talk today, because here out of the blue we're having a zombie apocalypse show, and then what do you know? On my feed, the zombie deer disease is real.
Imagine if we had like a deer conversation right beforehand. That'd be even scarier.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like almost too real.
I don't like that.
That's fascinating.
Well, just letting you know that it is going to be something to look for in the future. Look at the articles. If you see it, read about it. It's pretty cool. And just be careful with all those deer diseases. But here we have, it's the end of the world as we know it here on the Morning App.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
All right, so it's the relationship segment, but first, we're gonna take some BuzzFeed quizzes during this relationship segment because it's something that my roommates and I do a lot, and it's actually pretty funny. Because there's a lot of quizzes about when you'll get married, will you find true love this year? You know, like what kind of, what was one of them the other day? There's one that's like design a wedding cake and we'll reveal how long your marriage will last. Like, it's just funny things like that. Like, are we actually going to take them seriously? No.
Those have no
They're
business
funny.
being together.
It's just fun to see what you get because sometimes
Yeah.
they'll be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You see the results and you're like, that's
Yes.
pretty accurate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want a white wedding cake. Oh, you'll last 2 months.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But yes, but during the break we took one, I found one about will you survive the zombie apocalypse? And only Josh survived.
Yeah, just if you're going to
Josh.
vote on our social media pages for our best zombie apocalypse team, just know I'm the only one that was able to survive the BuzzFeed quiz.
Well, that's because Katie and I died a heroic death saving. So probably that, in reality, that's probably why you would be alive, is because we would just jump in and save you.
Yes, we would save him.
That's how that would work.
Didn't you pick the one answer when it said, oh, your friend got left behind? What do you do?
No.
Didn't you say leave him?
No.
Oh.
I jumped
You
into the
said
horde.
leave.
I didn't say leave him. I went back and fought him.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I did. I went back to save him. That's why I survived
Okay.
easily.
Interesting.
Or that's what you just
interesting.
want us to think.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, anyways, so away from the zombie themes, we'll go back to there is a quiz about which female Marvel superhero is your soulmate. If you guys want to take that one.
Absolutely.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
The link is in the-
live.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're
Picking
gonna
an
take
original
the
thing.
link.
Okay, yeah. So it has like the different like pick an original Avenger, and then
Oh, easy.
Captain America,
that's what I said too.
specifically in his like cheesy costume.
Okay. Well, I went Hawkeye. I like Hawkeye a lot.
Interesting.
Really?
I do like Hawkeye a lot. I think Captain America's my favorite, but you picked him, and I'm a big Hawkeye fan. I think he's
Okay.
very underrated.
So how about one of the early X-Men?
Who is Kitty Pryde?
I'm gonna go with Professor X. I actually never seen any of the original.
Really?
Yeah, never seen any of the X-Men. I've seen like the newer ones,
Yeah.
the X class, first class,
Yeah.
or
That
whatever.
was, yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I'm gonna go Professor X as well. I think
He's a cool guy.
he's a
I
strong
said
guy.
Rogue.
Okay, yeah. And then a more modern one. Oh yes, Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Oh my gosh.
That's a cool name. Nightcrawler. Why not?
Which
He was my favorite as a kid out of all the
want
X-Men in the
Domino.
comics.
he was cool. I can never remember which one Nightcrawler was until you see that movie. You're like, oh yeah, that's Nightcrawler.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like the
no.
devil-looking one that turns
Yeah,
into
yeah.
like powder
Did you see the next
or
one?
smoke.
This one's impossible to choose from. It's like which redeemed villain is your favorite? It's like Nebula, Bucky
Oh my
Barnes,
goodness.
Loki, Venom,
Wait.
Scarlet
Bucky.
Witch, Deadpool.
How is Deadpool on that list? Was
I
he
mean,
a villain?
I mean,
a
he's
redeemed
he's
villain.
An
So yeah,
anti-villain.
yeah, like
he's an anti-hero.
anti-hero.
I don't-
I'm going Loki.
I'm going
Loki's-
Bucky.
I'm going Bucky.
Yeah.
He's
These
dope.
BuzzFeed quizzes are ridiculous.
Which non-hero character deserves more love? Nick Fury, always.
Ned.
Who's Ned?
He's the Spider-Man's best friend.
Oh, Ned.
Yep.
Aw.
Ned's
Even though
wonderful.
Foggy's good too.
Wait, then who's Darcy?
Yeah, I was about to say who is Darcy?
Darcy. I'm trying to think.
Who's Darcy?
I know who
Hashtag
Foggy
who
is. I
is
know who
Darcy?
Peggy is.
Oh, she's
Why'd you
from
just say
Thor.
hashtag?
She's one of the girls from Thor that you
That's
won't
right.
remember
Yeah,
because
she
the
was
Thor
funny.
movies were kind of.
You're right.
Foggy, is that like?
That's
Daredevil?
Daredevil's
Oh.
friend from the Netflix series.
All right,
yeah.
we're going with
Okay,
Foggy.
yeah.
Okay. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And
I
finally,
just finished the third season last night of Daredevil.
Ooh. Okay. I gotta get on that.
if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
You have super strength, the ability to fly, mind reading, comprehend all languages, perfect aim, or just be really, really intelligent.
Got super strength, and I just got mine.
Oh, I don't know. I'll do mind reading. I think it's a cool one.
I want the ability to fly. Just that seems fun. Captain Marvel.
Oh, seriously? What did you? I got Maria Hill from Shield.
Oh, you got Agent- oh, that's a
she's
good one.
cool.
Did she get snapped?
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
'cause she
did.
was with Nick Fury, wasn't she? When
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see her in Captain Marvel? Is that
Maybe.
possible?
Anything's possible.
Would she
with
have been
Marvel.
too young?
What is the little tagline for that, though?
Oh, geez, I just deleted it.
Are you kidding me?
Oh no, it was like she will always fight for you or something
Okay.
like that. It was like one line.
That's sweet, Dovy.
Yeah.
Mine says she's a busy woman, but she'll always make time for you. Tinder.
We don't know anything about Captain Marvel yet.
Well,
She's a busy woman.
I got the X-Man girl, Blink. Anybody know who she is? Yeah,
Blink?
she's
What?
Blink. Yeah. I mean, I recognize her. She'll always be there when you need her. She's got like purple hair. Like,
Okay.
I think she was that one actress that actually went missing for months on end because she evaded her taxes. Yeah, and then everyone thought that China just like kidnapped her, didn't let her go. But yeah,
Oh, that's...
go look it up. We can talk about that story over the break because I know she was missing for like months, and I'm pretty sure that's the actress.
Yes, but that's fun.
We should post that.
What?
See what else other people get.
Yeah, we can. We'll post the BuzzFeed link to our Facebook as well and take the quiz. See what female superhero character you're destined to be with. But here we got Renegades as we wrap up the show on the morning app.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Wrapping up the morning app on today's Monday edition. Dovy said it was fitting that today's Monday and we're talking about zombies.
Yes.
It is Monday.
It's part of the theme. It's all part of the theme.
See, we think ahead, but we each drafted our zombie apocalypse team, and as we posted to social media, In the coming minutes, we're going to go around and we're going to each give our pitch as to why our zombie apocalypse team is the best. Would someone like to go first?
I mean, I'll go first because
Okay,
it
good.
is the best.
Okay.
You know,
Tell-
you want
tell the
I don't even need to
listeners
save the best
why.
for last. So here's my squad as of right now. It's Bill Nye the Science Guy, Bruce Lee, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Ice Cube, and Bear Grylls. All right. I've got the brains. I've got Bill Nye, the science guy, the engineer, the dude who knows all the chemistry, who could also, in times of all this confusion, bring a lot of clarity and fun. You also got Bear Grylls, the ultimate survival master, right? This dude can literally be like, oh, he's like the MacGyver of nature. I mean, come on. He'll figure anything out. If we ever lose resources, he'll come up with something. Then you got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Huge, tough, professional wrestling experience, but also just a very charismatic guy. He's really nice. And honestly, he's very big too, so I feel like he's somebody who would take one for the team and like hold the horde back if we need it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We got Bruce Lee, who's fast. He's basically just a killing machine. Like he would just knock out every zombie. Like, wata. No need
Exactly
for
like that, yeah.
guns. You know, if you run out of ammo, you have Bruce Lee. Everything is fine. And then Ice Cube, just because you need some music on the road.
That's the music you want?
Yeah.
That's the music you want. Okay.
1,000%.
Okay.
So, and I think that this whole team dynamic would be also just really entertaining to be around. It's a lot of there are a lot of big personalities in this group, and I think it would synergize well. It would be a fun time. It would be a really exciting group
Okay.
to be with.
Interesting.
That's
All
mine.
right, yes.
Boom.
So I have Liam Neeson, Sandra Bullock, Chris Pratt, Hugh Jackman, and Margot Robbie. And so, see, I think that, like, Liam Neeson or Chris Pratt could plan it. But Chris Pratt also seems like he could be a team player and kind of go along with, yes, I think as an actor, okay, like, he seems like he would be someone that would be a team player.
We saw him in Avengers.
Okay, but that, I'm saying as the actor, okay? And so then you have Sandra Bullock and Margot Robbie, both strong women, but also I think they would be able to voice their opinion. Like, if they're like, okay, you boys are being dumb, like, here's our perspective on this, but also not have to take charge. Because I think that's a lot of what it is. You don't want too many strong opinions that where everyone's trying to take charge, because then the whole group's just going to disband. And then Hugh Jackman, like, just a legend. I think that he would get along well with everyone else. We'll just all be friends. It'll be great.
Okay. Well, my team, I got John Malkovich, Chuck Norris, Jason Statham, John Cena, and Kevin Hart. And let me tell you, I think I got the combi. I got Kevin Hart, but I also got the small guy. Kevin Hart is also very small. He can get into the small places if you need it to. He's strong. He's a good guy to have in these situations. You got Malkovich. He's got that crazy, but he's also got that fun. And I think he's got some brains in there. I think Malkovich could also be a little bit of the brains, not maybe a Bill Nye, but he's also got that funny, that crazy enough that's going to get you survive. You need that crazy. And then, okay, Jason Statham, the action hero, Fast and Furious, all the franchises that he has, tough guy. He's also a Bruce Lee. He doesn't need guns. He can do anything. He's a killing machine. And then, okay, the two most important people on my team. You got John Cena. One, the zombies aren't going to be able to find us because they can't see him. They can't see me, John Cena. They're not going to be able to find him or us.
He also speaks Mandarin.
Yeah. And he's going to be
That
actually
applies.
leading the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader revival that's coming up on
Are
Nickelodeon.
you for real?
Uh-huh. We can talk about that later. But lastly, Chuck Norris. My team is never going to die because Chuck Norris is never going to die. I could literally just tell one word, Chuck Norris, and they'd be like, yep.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to win. But we're going to post it to social media. We're going to post all our teams. You, the listener, please go vote and tell us which team is the best. Thanks for listening. We'll be back on Wednesday.